Yesterday, a good friend asked how motherhood was going for me, and I was once again stumped by this question. I mean, sometimes I'm able to answer, and the rest of the times I get stumped. And yeah, just like that. Now, the reason why I get so stumped, reasons, um, is because motherhood, um, just as parenthood, can get really overwhelming, and I I'm learning as I go, and that's what the experience is. It's a learn as you go gig. It's a gig that humbles you and teaches you every single day. And we're not meant to know everything, know how to handle every situation. And it takes reinforcements, it takes turning to others for guidance sometimes. And it also takes acceptance that you're not going to be perfect, and it might feel might or may it may feel sometimes like you're failing or you're drowning, and who knows when you're gonna get it right. But you also can't I want to say, like, you can't think about things too much before doing them, before trusting your intuition. Because I mean, for myself at least, like, that's where a lot of my overwhelm happens, is thinking about all the things that needs to get done, thinking about how tired I am, and then yeah, I just it's just something that you throw yourself into, and I mean, come up for air when you can. But it's an all immersive experience. You're just in it. You are in the thick of it, and you know, you accept help, seek help where you need it. Don't try and do everything. I certainly admit all the time that I can't do everything, and I will, with no shame, delegate things, ask for help in different areas of my life, and it's to help me and my sanity that much more, because I only have so much of a capacity, and I can't do it all. I don't know it all. I'm not the best at everything, but I mean, I am the best at a lot of things for my children, and and I can pride myself in that, you know. Um, so motherhood is at times overwhelming, overstimulating, stressful, tiring, exhausting, depleting. Um, it's a lot of all these things, but it also is deeply rewarding. I mean, when I look at my daughter and I just see how much she's grown, how much she's developed, just how she smiles and how there's kisses, and she kisses me all the time now. She kisses my arms, she kisses my feet, my cheeks, my head, and it's so sweet. And I know that she is so loved, not just only by myself, but by the family that we have around us. And so for her to be so loving, it is because she is also so loved herself. And I know she's going to be this wonderful human being in our lives and in other lives. And I can only do my best in raising her. My husband and I, and our family, we can only do our best, and we will continue to do our best, and we'll have to trust that that's enough, and we'll have to reassure ourselves as well that, especially in moments where like I lose my patience, and that's any parent. What parent doesn't lose their patience? And if parents like that exist, like what's the secret? Because I lose my patience all the time. I actually feel very impatient, and that is something that I do wish to get better with, to improve on. And that is something that my daughter teaches me as well, and my nephew, who's been staying with us. And yeah, humbling. But even though I feel in moments like I've failed them, at being the adult, I've failed them at being the emotionally regulated adult that is meant to teach them and guide them, I have to remind myself that like I'm also like I'm going through I'm going through a lot myself. And the best course of action afterwards is for me to just bring myself to their level and talk to them, whether or not they completely understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, and at their ages. It's a good practice. And I want them to know also. I want them to also learn that like it's okay, and we are gonna fail sometimes, right? We're gonna feel like failure sometimes, but to remind ourselves that we can just jump right back in and just keep going. And we learn from our failures. I learn from my moments of impatience. I learn from everything. And that's not a bad thing. So motherhood, parenthood is it's fulfilling. And that's what I got today. Okay, thanks for listening, and best of luck. If you're another parent, do your best. And I don't know. I hope this helps.